meditation, so it's actually quite practical. Healing meditations for fear, anger, and disease. So 3 meditations will be done separately, all right? And so before we start on the healing meditations, you have right here, prayers are invincible, but make impossible things possible. And then we don't have it here. In my office in Gibraltar, I have prayers are strong, powerful thoughts. So thoughts are really so important in our life. So when we are in anger, there's a lot of things that can happen to us. There's disease that happens to us. And when we're in anger, our whole life is just not enjoyable. It's just not. And we try to scold ourselves, oh, we're spiritual people, we should be more peaceful. Why do I feel angry? But yet you don't want to be angry, but you can't help yourself. So many spiritual people start beating themselves up. I should be better, I should know better, but you can't help it. Now, what is happening? The emotions are taking you over. So I have found when I first started meditation, of course, the first thing that came up in my mind is all the anger thoughts. Because when I first started, that's where I was at. I was angry, I didn't trust the world, I was totally disillusioned by life. As if life is like this, what's the point of it? I couldn't understand it. So I realized that it was my thought patterns which had been conditioned by life. And so I believe those thought patterns to be so real. They were so real to me. It took a long time with meditation and with healing my own mind and creating for myself creative visualizations to heal the anger out of my life. You will find that when you start these healing meditations on yourself, initially you do not feel they are working because there's so much junk inside. There's so much to be purged. There's so much inner anger, maybe not even from this life. It could be from many lifetimes. And we have them inside of us. And we really need to purge them before we can be clear. So when I started to do the visualization every single day, after 6 months, I realized that my mindset changed. So of course, when your mindset is not so angry anymore, it's quieter. When it is quieter, you get a glimpse of your higher self. This is why even in the Gita it says, when you fear, guilt, or worry, you cannot find peace. If you cannot find peace, then where is God? What is the point of life if we have no peace? And it's all in our thoughts. And that's why we pray. Because sometimes we don't believe that our thoughts can change things. So we need somebody to pray to or something to pray to. But it's really like asking, can you help me? I can't do this. But to understand the power of thoughts is quite phenomenal. Because really, all the truths tell us one thing. As you think, and thinking is just not just here. Because you can really try, like for example, many people did in the beginning when The Secret came out. They said, for example, I want to be rich, I want to be rich, I want to be rich. So they did all this. They printed $1,000 million bills, put them on their pegboard. Really, so many people did that. And I used to say, it's not that easy. You may think it with a thought, but there is a deeper thing going on within you. Because you may have it here, but what is your emotion like? What are your actions like? Because words not backed by action, if you don't walk your talk, there is no substance to what you're doing. So for example, you want millions. You can't sit back and send a couple of CVs and hope it's going to rain down on you. It doesn't work like that. But if you visualize and see yourself totally in that energy, if you meditate on it and know and really feel this is what you want and this is what you'll get it. But you have to put action, you have to put excitement, you have to put passion, you have to put love. That's the effort. What Sri Patanjali tells us. Effort towards steadiness of mind is yoga. Gurudev said many times, if you meditate on something long enough, you'll get it. You will get it. But is that what you want? At the end of the day, will it make you happy? And that's the spiritual person's journey. In the beginning you start, there are a lot of material things we want. And is it bad? No, it's not bad. It is not bad. So visualize it. If it can come to pass, let it come to pass. But if it comes to pass and it's bad for you, the gods will make sure it doesn't come to you. Because there's such a deep desire. And ultimately we lose everything. I love this this chant. Om united with the source, on which the yogis ever dwell, grants desires and liberation. Salutations to the Om Karam. Grants desires and liberation. We are meant to experience all beautiful things in life. If we don't experience it for the divine, who is? Where is God but within each one of us? We all know the light is within us. We're meant to enjoy this world, but not be attached to it. And you see, the enjoyment is not a problem. The attachment is the problem. But very difficult for the mind to do, you see. It's very easy for me to say it. It's very easy for me to say, but I go to bed at night and I'm worried. That's because I've spent 30 years training my mind. I've spent 30 years training it and training it and training it. And the way I trained it is with these healing meditations. I use them myself. The first one I learned because of my brilliant master. And, I remember the first time, my first retreat, and I was so angry at somebody, and I went to him and this person did this, da-da-da-da-da-da. And he goes to me, oh, Nalanie, you need to learn forgiveness. You need to forgive them. I didn't do anything wrong. Why should I forgive them? They need to say sorry to me. You see, this is the state of the mind I was in at that time. And then he goes, do you want peace? Yes, of course I want peace. But the peace I wanted is that they should be judged for what they're doing wrong. Do you see? It was pointing. 4 were pointing back at me. 4 were pointing back at me. And he laughed. And I can't do it. I just can't do it. They don't deserve forgiveness. And then he goes, do you want peace, Nalanie? But Gurudev, you really don't understand where I'm coming. You don't know what happened. Do you want peace? Yes! And you got to do the work. You got to do the work. Nobody can do it for you. So, they made you angry, they hurt you, and you are complimenting them by becoming more angry and more hurt. Doesn't work like that. So, and I never forget this because I said, Gurudev, he said, so how do I forgive? Because I don't feel it. I've never been a hypocrite. I don't feel it. So he goes, well, you just do this meditation every day. You see the person that's hurt you so badly and you cover them with light. You just cover them with light and you just do it. Oh, Gurudev, that would really make me a hypocrite. He said, yes, in the beginning, you will feel that way. You will feel that way. But if you do it enough, you will learn to forgive. And true enough, it worked. And within 6 months, I felt compassion for this person. Within 1 year, I think I forgave. And then with a year and a half later, the anger came up from nowhere again. This is how it works. And then I had to start all over again with the meditations. And then all of a sudden, 6 months, no pain and no looking back. And then again, 6 months, there strikes. But this time, the anger strikes again. The blame starts again, but again, I keep going at the healing meditation. And really, to be totally clean from even one negative, I could say this person wasn't very nice, but I didn't feel any more anger in my soul. It took me at least, I would say, a good 7 years. A good 7 years. And then, yeah, I could say straight, yeah, this person did a lot of harm, but God bless, I really do love her. I really do. I really felt it. And the interesting thing is, at the end, she loved me so much. And that was interesting. But I kind of detached, and she grew to love me so much. How does it work? I don't know. I guess life, in life, we can get angry. You can get angry at your brothers and sisters, right? Your family, your mother, your father. You can get angry with them. But the moment they're ill, what happens to all of you? You go look after them. You care for them. There's a feeling that comes from within. And even all the anger you felt, it melts. It just melts. And it's quite incredible. So you really realize, what's the point to wait till the last moment to let these things go? Why not work at it while they're still alive and they can still enjoy you, and you can live at least in a state of peace? And I've seen too many people leave this earth, and the people left behind who are angry, upset, live with too much guilt. And that guilt eats them up inside. What's the point? So at every point of our life, every day, things will always happen to us that will cause us pain. It's life. It's just the way it is. So it is really important that to sit with yourself, sometimes you can't meditate if you're disturbed. You just have to work with what is disturbing you and make friends with what is disturbing you before you can let it go. So you have to bring all the pain in before you can let it out. All right? So this is the reason for healing meditations. Of course, I will teach you 3 different ones today. One for fear, one for anger. They're both very much linked. And one for disease of the body. So what I'd like you to do is you get the gist of how it works. Then you go home and you create one for yourself. What is bothering you? What is your own situation? Because everybody is different, right? Some people have more anger, some people have more fear, some people have, anger with themselves. Whatever it is, you need to work it out. And this is a personal thing you need to journalize. Your journal, if you write a journal, it'll help you to see. It will help you to see. So if you write an emotional journal all the time, then you can see where you're falling into the same trap. And you write a meditation using the same premise for yourself. Have I explained myself? Any questions before we start? Okay, healing meditation for anger. So again, close your eyes, sit with your spine erect. Inhale deeply. And exhale very slowly. Take another slow, deep breath. And as you exhale, feel the inside air and the outside air become one. Inhale again and feel the cool, clean air enter your nostril. And this air is cooling down your body, cooling down all the anger cells. And as you exhale, feel the energy of that anger leave your body and dissipate into nothingness. Inhale again and imagine a waterfall, beautiful waterfall. Enter into your heart, your abdomen, washing away all the anger. And as you exhale, see yourself shaking off the water and all the droplets of anger, just moving away from your body, falling off. Inhale again. Feel the cool, clean air. All the heat that anger brings to your abdomen, your heart, your throat. Feel it all cooling down, cooling down. Inhale again. Feel the peace that you are longing for. Enter your heart. Peace. 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 And as you exhale, send this peace out. Peace, peace, peace. Inhale again, and as you inhale, see that beautiful white light surround your entire body. It protects you. It protects you from receiving anger. As soon as anger is hurled against you, you have this beautiful white light surrounding you, and it just bounces off you. It just bounces off you. Now just relax with that white light protecting you from any anger coming your way, and from any anger that may be coming from you that could hurt someone else. Let soften the blow for them. Let not anything be pained by our anger. And now, again, see yourself as you are dressed today, and bring this image of you into your heart area. You're surrounded by this circle of light. And bring to your mind a great soul, or nature, the sun, the beach, the waves, the trees, the forest, anything that makes you feel so loved and so peaceful. Bring that image to your heart. And now bring all the people, all your friends, all those who've been with you, that have loved you and served you, and you have loved them and served them, into your heart. And cover them with your light. Cover them all with your light. The light of love, the light of gratitude. And feel this warmth in your heart that makes you feel so safe in your love. And repeat, in your mind, I am safe in this love. I am safe in this love. Now, invite your anger in. Is there anybody you are angry with, or any situation that makes your blood boil? Feel it. Horrible. It's a horrible feeling. Gives you no peace. Feel it. And now bring back that wonderful feeling of beautiful nature and flowers and everything is so beautiful, so beautiful. And the people that you love. And bring that feeling to wash away that anger that's so powerful that it stops you from growing. And invite the anger in again. And if there's anybody that you really cannot forgive or feel so much anguish towards, bring them into the circle of love. Bring them in, whether you like it or not. Bring them into the circle of love and cover them with your light. Doesn't matter if you're reluctant, just cover them with your light. And now turn to that place of safety again. That God within, that love within, that light within. And feel safe. And look at that person or that situation straight in the face and say, I am so angry. I am so angry with you. But this anger has made me so sick inside. So full of fear, I'm not able to enjoy my life. So I'm going to release you so I can be free again. I'm going to release you. I'm going to let you go, anger. And I'm going to wish you well. And you see the person that had caused you so much pain, and see them smile. And use Lord Jesus' words, my Father in heaven, forgive them, for they knew not what they have done or what they are doing. They know not. They can't help it, but I know. And I know they have come to teach me to forgive. I know they have come to teach me this great lesson. So really, I know deep inside they're angels, but they don't know it. But I know it. And I'm grateful for this knowledge. So cover that person or that situation in light. Look at them in the eye and say, I forgive you. I forgive you and I let you go in peace. Will you forgive me too? Please forgive me too for all the time I've held the anger, for all the time I fueled the angers, for all the time I allowed it to get to me. Forgive me too. And hear the person say, I forgive you and I let you go. And you say, I forgive you and I let you go. And watch that person or that situation leave your life. Watch it go in the distance, far, far away from you, and watch yourself walk away far the other direction, filled with peace, the joy of letting go, that freedom, that peace. Every time the anger returns, come back to your place of light, to your place of love, to your place of freedom, and ask yourself, which one is more important? To stay in anger or to live, forgive, and live in peace? Which is better? Inhale deeply. And exhale. I release the need to hold on to this anger. God said to my soul, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. God said to my soul, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Peace be to all creatures. Peace be to mankind. Peace be to my mind. Peace be to the viruses. Peace be to all the natural disasters. Peace be to my enemies. Peace be, peace, peace, peace. Peace wash away the anger. Peace wash away the anger. Feel a lightness in your spirit, lightness in your body, tingling in your fingertips. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. May all those who carry anger and pain be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
ที่